I've been working on cars for the longest time. I'm not someone who has a garage. I work street side. I have all my tools usually in a closet or in a trunk, so I used to be very minimalist. I used to try to get a job done with whatever I had and make it work. As I get older, I'm really starting to appreciate that there's always the right tool for the job you're doing. And instead of wasting the time and the headache, ending up cutting myself and maiming myself, it's best to just get the proper tool. And for this, I've landed on Aries. Aries, they have a lot of specialty tools without the specialty price. For here, for example, I have their spring compressor set. Now, I'll be honest, spring compressing to do a shock job was something I wished I would never have to do. But on this car, this is a 99 Mazda Protege, it is impossible to find a front spring assembly, the shock with the spring in it. So for that, I needed to get these guys. What I like about them is A, it did not break the bank. B, they don't take up that much space, right? They have their own little carrying case, very easy to transport. They latch down, they stay in there, they don't rattle around. Once you open it up, it's already form-fitting, so they just fit in there perfectly and very easy to use. I was using them on the job recently when I was taking the shock apart because I want to reuse the spring. You just slide them around the spring. Afterwards, you slide in this little guy so it holds down, there's no chance of it popping out. Very sturdy. Again, shock jobs for me were terrifying. I hear it's a loaded grenade, that shock spring. And when you release the strut, that horrible things can happen. So having this guy backing me up took so much stress out of it. Once you put it on, afterwards you can just come here either manually. I recommend not a power tool. I was using a low impactor to just compress it down, because it screws in on this side, it compresses it. You have two of them, so one on each side. Again, the more security, the better. And when I was using them, I felt safe. I felt that they were gonna do their job. There's no chance of them just popping off. So I highly recommend them. Minimal fuss, they do exactly what they need. They don't take up more space than they need to, and allow you to do jobs like shock replacements on older, newer vehicles in case you wanna be maybe getting something that's a little bit tougher, maybe something that's going to be a little bit softer, or in case you just have a car where you don't have the full spring assembly, the shock assembly, the coilovers like most of us are used to. The right tools really make the job so much easier, and there's no reason